The Success Factor Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Autumn Joy Live Show, cultivating a growth mindset, empowering communities through STEM, wellness, and holistic development. So Full Catering is a proud sponsor of the Autumn Joy Live Show, putting the soul back in food.
It's the Autumn Joy Live Show. Autumn Joy Live. It's the Autumn Joy Live Show. Autumn Joy Live. It's the Autumn Joy Live Show. Autumn Joy Live. It's the Autumn Joy Live Show. Autumn Joy Live. What's your favorite TV show? Autumn Joy Live. What's your favorite TV show? Autumn Joy Live.
Spring has officially sprung, and you already know your girl has been outside, honey. The flowers are blooming, the sun is sunning, and my calendar is filling up faster than Easter brunch on a Sunday, okay? Now, let me catch y'all up on what I've been up to, because this spring is giving booked, blessed, and busy. First things first, I am now a guest co-host every Monday on Lion Lunch Hour on Fox 5. That's right. Your girl is bringing all the energy, the flavor, and eating all the amazing, yummy foods on your TV screens every single Monday. We're talking hot topics, celeb scoop, and a whole lot of laughs. So if you're not watching, you're missing out. Now mark your calendars for May 31st, because I am hosting the 8th annual For the Cool in You Wine Festival, featuring none other than the queen herself, Tamia. Baby, when she starts singing So Into You, don't be surprised if I hit a little slow wine with my glass of wine in hand, okay? It is going down in Waldorf, and it's going to be a grown and sexy, smooth vibe kind of a day. So grab your tickets before they're gone. All right, y'all. So this Saturday, I am hosting something a little greener, but just as great, the GWRCCC's first annual Earth Day 5K and Green Expo on the National Mall. It's going down from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We're walking, learning, and turning up for Mother Earth. So grab those kids, bring your sneakers, and bring your energy. We're going green in the most lit way possible. Now, speaking of lit, shout out to Lit 106, y'all. We are still holding it down as the #1 most streamed urban station across all streaming platforms. That's right. We are not just in your car. We're on your phone, your smart speaker. We're all in your life, all right? I am so proud of our team, and most importantly, our loyal listeners. We love each and every one of you. And Live Squad, can we talk about the trip of the year real quick? The second annual Autumn Joy's Live Squad Caribbean Experience is going down August 7th through the 11th in beautiful Punta Cana. The vibes, immaculate. The beach, crystal clear. The rum punch is going to be dangerous, all right? And guess what? We only have 5 rooms left, all right? That's right, 5. So if you've been dragging your feet, now's the time to move those toes. Head over to autumnjoy.com/AJL Vacations and book your room before you're watching my IG stories wishing you were there. All right, y'all. Spring is blooming, the blessings are flowing, and I'm just getting started. Stick around. We've got an amazing show for you tonight. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Welcome back. All right, you're never going to believe it, but my next guest is a pillar in the community, and she has been recognized by Senator Alsobrooks and so many more for her dedication and commitment to Prince George's County. What you won't believe is that she is 95 years young and will be turning 96 next Wednesday. Yes, Live Squad, let's show some big love for my friend, Miss Margaret White. Hi, Miss White. How are you?
I am just fine, thank you.
Oh, it is such an honor to have you on my couch. Wallably Gay, Councilmember Wallably Gay gave me a call, and she said, Autumn Joy, I need you to talk and meet Miss Margaret White and have her on your couch, because she is such a dynamic, amazing woman, and you've done so much just in Prince George's County alone. But really quickly, we were chatting off camera, and you remembered when CTV was first opened up.
Yes. Yeah. Wayne Curry was, I believe he was the county executive at that time. Yes,
Yeah.
Sam Dean was on council. Yes.
Wow. So let's take a journey back, shall we? You
Okay.
know, to your humble beginnings. You know, nursing, real estate, community leadership. I mean, you've worn many hats throughout this journey of life, if you will. What kept you motivated through each parts of your journey to just continue to move forward, and so much so helping people along the way?
Well, first, I love people. I guess that's the reason I went into nursing. But after the children married and moved out, and I was single again, the house was empty, and I got involved in the community. I started out as a block captain and worked my way up to the treasurer, and I ended up being the president in 2004.
Yeah.
And I've been the president. And it's been a long journey, but it's been a good journey.
Yeah.
I have no regrets.
Yeah, wow. Well, I do want to thank you for everything that you've done. And again, you've been recognized by now Senator Also Brooks, Councilmember Wally Gay, and so many more, just for the work that you've done in the community. So talk about that. Talk about how meaningful it is for you to have been recognized by so many amazing people.
Oh, it has really been outstanding. I just can't express how grateful I am for them. But my community is a little small community, 485 people. We got involved with cleaning up and attending the hearings and the meetings and going to all of the events that the council and the county have had. Mm-hmm. And we just work in our community with the park and planning, with park and recreation. Mm-hmm. So the whole community, I have a good community, beautiful treasurer. We have an outstanding secretary, my vice president. We have block captains. And we clean up not just my community, but the neighborhood community that's close by. We painted storm drains, 39 of them up and down the street. Walker Mill Road is a very heavy traveled street, but we did manage to do that. And so we just try to keep our community clean.
Yeah. And you said something very key. Well, what you're saying is really, helping me understand that it is so important for us to grab that torch, when you pass it on. I do think that my generation, maybe we don't care as much as we should about our community. And sometimes we don't even, I didn't even know that the storm drains were something that had to be painted. I don't know if you all knew that. But it's like the small details like that you pay attention to. And you've been the president of the Millwood Waterford Association for over 2 decades. I mean, that is a long time to be the reigning champ, if you will. But what are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of that I'm able to take care of myself. I still drive. Oh. I still do everything I need to do. I do my yard, my garden. So I'm just thankful that.
Yeah, that's what keeps you young.
Yeah,
doing
that's
your
what
own
keeps
stuff.
me young.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your birthday's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, Lord's willing, I'll be 96.
Woo! You better come on, Miss Margaret. You got any plans? You going to any day parties? Going to hit some brunches? Anything?
I don't know. I think if it's a nice day, I'll work in my yard and plant my cucumbers and tomatoes.
Oh man! Now, before I let you go, do you have anything that you want to say to the next generation, to your community, to the young folks out there about the importance of taking care of community?
Yes, because we have a couple of young seniors, some in their 40s and 50s, and we're trying to get them motivated to take over our job, what we're doing, because the ones of us now are 65 and over. Mm-hmm. And we do have a few young people that we are encouraging.
Yeah.
And some of them are block captains, so they're learning and they're leading up to it.
Yeah, yeah. So is there, do you have a website or any place that people can go?
Yes, we give a scholarship out. We give lunches to our policemen, and we give uniforms to our school. John Bain is our elementary school, is our neighborhood school. We give uniforms to them. So we're just very active in we're members of the coalition. So we're very active.
Okay, and what's the website? Do you know the website where they can grab information?
millwoodwaterford.org.
Okay, yeah, we'll get that information up on the screen. Wow,
Okay.
thank you so much, Miss Margaret White. I truly appreciate you sitting down on my couch and chatting with me today. And happy early birthday. Y'all give it up for my friend, Miss Margaret White. All right, don't go away. Coming up, riddle me this. What do you get when you mix 3 hosts in a game of spades? All right, y'all chew on that. I'm going to answer that quick question when we come back. Thank you so much, Miss Margaret.
Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm laughing at my audience. They are hilarious. My next guests have managed to turn a game of spades and juicy conversations into a popular production. Please join me in welcoming Black Sajak, Sherelle Rowe, and Boone, the hosts of the Spadez Table. Hello. Hey, y'all, this is a new way of coming in. Okay, I like this. I like the, no, it's cool. Yeah, have a seat. Welcome. Look, welcome to my couch. Have a seat, guys.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because the last time I saw all 3 of you all, I was in your home being interviewed and, playing an amazing game of spades that we won. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I like it.
Doing it. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I'm starting the interview
with lies. I'm lying, guys. No, we got our butt whooped. Sorry, Boone. You probably shouldn't have been my partner, so my bad for that. But no, it's so cool. Thank you all again for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
So let's start from your humble beginnings for the entire Spadez Table production. I make sure I don't say the other P word, okay?
Yes.
I don't want my friend to get mad at me. But let's talk about it. Talk about your humble beginnings and why you decided to put together a production like this with spades involved instead of going just the microphone route on a couch and talking to people.
I wanted something that was interactive, more than that's just, like you say, sitting there on a microphone. And we never had anything for our culture that we interact with. Like, it all started from a thought of looking at hot ones, like interviewing somebody over chicken. But to me, it shouldn't have been that person interviewing them over chicken. So it made me think of what can we do as a culture and have our own interviewing platform.
Yeah. So when you look at when you think back to the very first interview that you did, and the one you probably did, maybe a week ago or last week, whatever, that growth. Yeah, the old you. That's I see you blowing the air. Yeah.
I mean, I threw up the first interview, everything, like the camera. I love our setup now. The camera's over there. My introduction was right here.
Right in your face.
Tell them what you want to say. I don't know what to tell them. I'm scared. The world is on the other side of you right now, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So what was it that you had to do to make yourself feel more comfortable? Because interviewing isn't easy, it's, I think a lot of people think, especially with all of the overloads of podcasts that we have now, I think people think that what we do is very easy because we make it look easy, if you will, right? So what did you have to do to help yourself grow up into the person that you are now?
I had to go through it to get to it. Like my producer, Lene Gray, she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Yeah. And yes, you are here, okay? Hundreds of thousands of views later, you are here, baby. So Sherelle, my boo, I've known Sherelle for a very long time.
Yeah.
You're not just a host with the production, with the Spadez Table production, but you do acting as well. And you've done some pretty big things as well. So let's gloat on yourself. Let's talk about that.
Oh, wow. So I've done a couple of movies. I was on DC Black Broadway. Shout out to Lavelle Long. Thank you. I starred as Champagne in Chocolate City Records. I had a role in a show called Hush, which is on All Black.
I love my audience. Listen, they're very motivational. I love them.
I know. I was in a movie called Stoners that we're doing another movie premiere this Sunday.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Tierney. I just saw her at
Terry
Fox
and
the other day.
Long.
Yeah.
From Spotlight over the city.
Yeah.
I'm in The Shop. Shout out to Jossie Vance.
Yeah. I work with her too. Yeah, on Unhinged Love.
Booked and busy.
Well, listen,
busy
my
is the
sister's
word,
booked and busy as she should be.
I have a clothing line called Ballaholics.
Yes. Shout out to my friend Ty. My friend Ty.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just all over the place.
Yeah.
I just go wherever the wind blows me.
Yeah. So how did you become part of the Spadez Table production, if you will? Was it like an interview process, or they were like, yo, we doing this, you have no choice but to join us?
I was originally a guest on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, I came as a guest. They did an interview, and me and my friend Margarita, we busted his ass and talked trash the whole time. And it was amazing chemistry off the top. And like, I got a phone call maybe like a week later, and was just like, I just loved your energy so much. We could use some of that feminine energy on the show.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in being a host? And I'm like, hell yeah, because I love the concept.
Yeah.
I thought it was so dope, and I grew up playing spades. Like my family, that was like a thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I absolutely want to be part of this.
Absolutely, because
Yeah.
you kicked me and Boone's behind. I think what it was, Boone, because they were asking me questions. I was distracted.
No, they were cheating.
Yeah, they were cheating. I think that's what it was.
But you did know you were coming to get interviewed, right?
I did know, but
So were we supposed to not ask you anything?
okay, listen, sir, this is my show. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
See how they do? They distract me. But Boone, but let's talk, because I feel like you really do add that like comedic element, if you will.
That's an accident.
Yeah, not an accident. But talk about that. Talk about your role in the show and how you became a part of the whole production.
I tried to tell him I can't curse. He was arguing with his best friend. He get mad when I say that.
This guy my best friend.
He keep mad when I say that.
That's the show, y'all. We're on the show right now.
So I kept trying to tell them to shut up because they was arguing. I'm in the studio session, and I just met him in the hallway.
Oh, so it was just that.
They both came from the same building. They both came the same hallway, the same everything, the same person that was. Shout out to the guy that they always say is my best friend.
Yeah.
Reconnecting with my high school friend brought two of the best people into my life. So I'm forever grateful for you.
Yeah.
And that's about all I got to
Okay, well, listen, we're going to keep it right there, drops mic. But let's talk about the Spadez Table, because you all, when I came on, it was an amazing production. I mean, had the bartender, had some, I don't think my episode had food. I need to talk about that, because y'all didn't feed me when I came. But they always have like good food, good drinks. The atmosphere is always fun. Talk about cultivating that and keeping it as popping, if you will, in industry now, because like I said, everybody has a microphone and everybody's a podcaster. Talk about what sets the Spadez Table production, okay, because you're not a podcast, you're a production. What sets you all apart from everyone else?
God.
Okay.
Since the beginning of the thought, I haven't had to ask. God has brought everything that I needed to me, which is now to us.
Yeah.
And we are a family. There's nothing that's going to break this up. Like we really like that off camera, on camera. This is us.
Yeah.
This is I don't like him at all.
I like you, Boone. You're my friend. He sends me good, funny memes in my DM on Instagram. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But Sherelle, so same question. Coming into this production world, if you will, and again, I've seen you've gone off and done some other stuff and interviews with other people, if you will. But talk about what sets Spadez Tables apart.
I mean, like Black Sajak said, we are like a family unit. We come in there and we're really just genuinely being ourselves. I mean, and it just seems like we just have this natural chemistry. Like they always say that the best part or the biggest part about having like anything that you do is the team behind it, right?
Yeah.
And it just seems like we really just have the best and the perfect team. It just works for us. And then that has to be God that brought us all together. It's because of him that we were all able to come together, because every part has its place.
Yeah.
And it just comes together organically.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, I had a really good time. I definitely enjoyed myself. So what does the future of Spadez Table look like? You guys have interviewed pretty much everybody under the sun, all the heavy hitters here in this area. Is there anyone that you guys, would love to chat with, play spades with, get to the table?
Obama and them.
Okay, Obama, Michelle and Obama.
Obama and them. Oprah, Tommy Davidson, local. People holler at us, Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone.
Yeah.
If you're doing anything positive for the community, this period. Well, I mean, we're gonna.
No, just okay.
She's the bougie, the light skin one. She makes me put a cap on, things, and I respect her for that.
Yeah.
And we have to move as such, but whoever, that's great.
Yeah.
But our goal is to be on BET. We're not a YouTube. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I got some amazing folks in the audience that I'm sure would love to be guests on your show. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yes.
Black Sajak, Sherelle Rowe, my guy Boone, the Spadez Table Production. Thank you all so much for sitting on my couch and hanging out with me, chopping it up.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, have you back. So me and Boone can whoop y'all in spades. All right, y'all, don't go away. My next guest is a diva who just might knock you out. Don't go away. Yay!
Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
My next guest is a WC and WBA world champion and the first undisputed world champion. Please put your hands together and give a very warm welcome for my friend Franchón Crews-Dezurn. Hello, you look amazing. It's so good to see you. Have a seat. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen, don't let the beautiful looks and her beautiful outfit fool you because she will knock you out, okay? And fix her hair afterwards. Oh my gosh, thank you first of all so much. I know you just got off the road from traveling, doing some stuff, so I really truly appreciate you being here.
No, my pleasure.
Yeah, it's so funny because I've always seen the belts on like social media and you guys hold them and you make them look so light. I tried to pick it up. I was like, okay, I can't do this. I need to get my weight up.
Look, I have about four more.
Yeah.
So imagine traveling with all of those.
Oh my goodness, girl. Well, listen, you definitely earned them. Congratulations on signing your multi-fight deal. Can we give it up? So let's talk about that. So what is that? I mean, obviously multiple fights, but it's not easy to get signed.
No, actually one of my stable mates is the GOAT, Clarissa Shields, so I'm in good company. But yeah, I'm grinding like a mixtape rapper. So imagine having like a major label behind you that can give you the extra oomph you need. I'm a hard worker, do it by myself and my manager, Peter Kahn, but having Salita behind me gives me great. Yeah, no, I love that. And it's funny because when you say mixtape, I did a little research and somebody was an American Idol contestant back in the day. Yes,
okay.
yes.
I saw that. I said, oh, why they didn't give my good sis a ticket to go on? Like, what was going on? But let's talk about it.
Yeah, you know what? Back in those days, they used to not take young people and they will like SH on you, right? But they told me not right now. So I didn't take the no as, oh, you're not good enough, you can't make it. It was not the time.
Yeah.
And then, I've made history in boxing and I still got my international hit called Secret Place in the UK. So I took it to Simon's hometown.
You better come on. Now I did not know that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that because having a hit overseas, does that mean you got to travel over there and perform and all of that?
When I'm not fighting, yes. It gives me collateral when I want to go over there. I can definitely perform there. I actually headlined a fight in Manchester, UK, and simultaneously had the hit Secret Place there. So, you could tell me no. I'm going to just say not right now, and I'm going to do it my way.
That's a word. That's definitely a word. So let's go back. Let's go back to young you, if you will.
I'm still young.
Younger. So sorry. Because girl, we both still 21. Okay. But no, let's go like all the way back, if you will, because I am scared to get into a fight. I'm scared for somebody to be swinging at me. All of the things that you're good at. I mean, I applaud you because I could not do that. So what was it about fighting and boxing and all of that initially had you like, this is what I want to do?
Well, I'll attribute it to a few things. I have all brothers, so I was a tomboy. I always had the fighting spirit. My mother and father told me, like, you know, I woke up with a big smile, but I was very headstrong.
Yeah.
And, you know, hard work, if you don't work hard, you don't get anything. And I just take it as that's just the way to express myself. And I was actually labeled as what people may call a trouble child, you know, because I fought in school, not because I was academically gifted. So when I was bored after doing my work, I'd get into trouble. But boxing gave me that outlet where I could channel it and calm down and think more before I act and actually make a life for myself from it.
Yeah, wow, and that you're doing. Now, being in a male-dominated sport, if you will, and then adding on top of that being a female, and then on top of that being a black female. Yeah, you see
hold on.
Yeah.
Add a bigger female, because I fight at 168 and past that weight, you know.
Yeah. So talk about the challenges, you know, that you've had to face and overcome with all of those, what are supposed to be obstacles in your way.
Yeah, you know, boxing is a gladiator sport and it's a throwback sport. So a lot of mobsters used to run it. So they weren't trying to hear what I was saying. But you come in there with a big personality. I might have big blonde hair, big brown hair. Who is this girl, you know? But when you put the work in and you show with proof, you know, a lot of people do a lot of talking, but I walk the walk and I talk the talk. And it's a constant struggle. And I find a lot of strength through allies like my manager, Peter Kahn, or my sisterhood with the other female boxers. And it's just women in sports, period. Not just boxing, like, you know, the football players, the basketball players. So when they see that it's power in numbers, you can make a bigger impact. But it's a daily struggle. Even to this day, I'm still struggling for equality.
Yeah. Well, can we talk about these belts for a second? Because, I mean, this is... So let's talk about the one that you walked out with first, and then we'll go down the line here.
Yes, this is the WBC... sorry. I'm like lost for words because I'm still so proud. This was established... The female version, Layla Ali was actually the first woman to win this in my weight class.
Wow.
So you'll see her picture on it.
I was gonna say, I see her over there.
You'll see the president of the WBC, and then you'll see myself and my opponent. So this is a prestigious belt. Everybody wants the green belt. This is the Ring Magazine belt, which is the lineage belt. So to be the man, you the man when you got this.
Or the woman, hello.
So like 15 years down the road, when they go to super middleweight and they trace it back, it comes to me. And my WBA, which is the oldest sanctioning body in boxing, this is just history here. And I made it into the centennial painting, basically the first 100 years of greatest champions. And this is not just for women. When you think of Muhammad Ali, when you think of Floyd Mayweather, these are the type of people who held this belt. So I take great pride in it.
Wow. Y'all, we are sitting with a legend right now. Hello. So, you know, before I let you go, I got to address the elephant in the room. Are we going to see any type of rematch with you and Clarissa? I know that she's now your stablemate, but I mean, is that a thing? Like, can you fight? Can you fight? Okay,
It makes it easier, What people don't know or remember is me and her went pro together. So in 2016, she was fresh out the Olympics with a gold medal. I was fresh out the World Championships with a bronze medal. And we just hopped in a ring. And that's unheard of. No man or woman have ever done that. But definitely we'll work towards that. I think the people need it. We need it. And it's going to happen.
All right, Clarissa Shields, you heard my good sis. We're going to make it happen.
That's my girl. That's a client of mine, too. I dressed her, so we good.
Oh, man. Okay, so before I let you go, I want to, if you can, let's stand up real quick, because I want to do the proper way that I'm supposed to punch, okay? Just in case that somebody ever does test your good sis. So is my stance, is this right?
Actually, it's good.
Okay.
Because this is a knuckle sandwich. Everybody wants to start with the jam, but you got to get the bread, the peanut butter, then the jam, okay? So it's just like dance. So you go one, step, step.
Bam, there we
then
go.
you add the right hand. One, two.
Okay.
1, 2, hey. 1, 2. Then so that's the 2. Then you put the 3 with it, which is a hook. So you want to go across her chin, hit her across the chin. So 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, y'all see me?
That's all
Okay,
right.
yes. I'm learning from a pro. Oh, man.
You already know.
Thank you so much. Well, I want to thank all of my guests for joining me tonight. Miss Margaret White, the host of the Spadez Table production. My good sis, Miss Franchón Crews-Dezurn. And, of course, I want to thank my amazing Live Squad studio audience. If you want to be a guest on the show, all you got to do is head over to autumnjoy.com/tickets and grab your free tickets, and I will see you next time. Bye.